The Asbestos Disease Awareness Organization, ADAOM, is one of the most prominent non-profit organizations focused on mesothelioma and asbestos-related diseases. Since 2004, ADAOM has been working to give a voice to victims of these diseases and promote public awareness about the risks of asbestos exposure. ADAOM provides a range of services to patients, including connecting them to support groups and specialists, helping them explore clinical trial and treatment options, and offering financial aid and legal assistance. ADAOM also advocates for legislative action on both the state and federal level to put tighter regulations on asbestos usage and help victims receive compensation. In addition to patient support services, ADAOM also actively funds medical research into more effective asbestos disease detection methods and therapies. For example, ADAOM helped sponsor the creation of the Blackrock Clinic Translational Research Laboratory in Dublin, Ireland, which has contributed to new insight into biomarkers for early diagnosis and innovative treatments. ADAOM relies on donations from corporations as well as individual donors to sustain their vital services and research initiatives. Their website at www.asbestosdiseaseawareness.org provides in-depth information for victims and medical professionals. The Mesothelioma Applied Research Foundation, MESA Foundation, is another prominent non-profit focused solely on advancing mesothelioma research. Since 1998, the MESA Foundation has awarded over $16 million in grants to fund cutting-edge clinical and laboratory studies. Their mission is to develop more effective early detection methods, improve treatments, and eventually find a cure for this cancer. The MESA Foundation leverages the latest scientific advancements in fields such as immunotherapy, nanotechnology, and targeted drug development to push the boundaries of mesothelioma therapy. They have helped establish dedicated mesothelioma research centers at major institutions like Brigham and Women's Hospital, NYU Langone Health, Ohio State University, and Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center that bring together multidisciplinary teams of specialists. The MESA Foundation also hosts the biennial International Mesothelioma Interest Group Conference, which brings clinician scientists from around the world together to share their latest work. In addition to research funding, the MESA Foundation provides education for medical professionals and maintains an online patient support community. Their website at www.curiemeso.org presents up-to-date information about emerging research advances and also helps patients connect with top experts and clinical trials. The Asbestos Victims Support Groups Forum UK, AVSGF, is a leading advocacy and support network based in the United Kingdom where asbestos victim rates remain high. For over 30 years, AVSGF has campaigned to improve awareness about asbestos risks, fought for victim compensation reform, and lobbied for a total asbestos ban. AVSGF represents the individual needs of victims by providing advice and legal guidance regarding their rights to industrial injuries disablement benefit and other compensation schemes. They also offer counseling services and local support groups where victims and families can share experiences and receive empowerment. Through their support programs and political representation, AVSGF aims to ensure victims are treated with dignity, respect and kindness during their healthcare journey. On the research front, AVSGF has awarded over £350,000 in grants to fund studies that could help victims in the UK and globally. Their conferences and publications help raise the profile of this issue on an international level as well. Through constant advocacy in response to member queries, AVSGF remains the strongest voice for asbestos victims in the UK. Their site at www.asbestosvictimsupport.org.uk provides details on legal rights, sources of aid, and updates on policy issues impacting the community. The Asbestos Disease Research Institute, ADRI, based in Western Australia contributes significantly to mesothelioma research funding and awareness in Australia where asbestos usage remains a public health crisis decades later. ADRI provides over $1 million per year in competitive grants to Australian scientists researching all aspects of asbestos-related diseases. Their funding has supported pivotal studies on cancer immunology, biomarkers, and personalized medicine approaches. Audrey collaborates closely with clinical partners to help facilitate the translation of basic discoveries into new diagnostics and treatments accessible to patients. In addition to research promotion, Audrey engages in public and workplace asbestos education programs. Their educational programs warn the community about risks and help transform regulation. Audrey plays an active role in influencing policy-making to reduce further exposure and help asbestos victims. They also provide counseling services and connect patients to support groups and clinical trials. Audrey aims to unite the Australian research community around cooperative efforts that can have enormous global impact. Based in Perth, their website at www.audrey.org.au keeps all stakeholders informed about research advances and policy updates happening in Australia. While cancer charities like the American Cancer Society offer some support services to mesothelioma patients, the three organizations profiled here, ADAO, the Meso Foundation, and ABSG, are unique in their sole dedication to addressing this asbestos-caused disease through research funding, advocacy, patient aid, and education. By utilizing their years of experience and expertise, these respected nonprofits are making invaluable contributions to help support victims, advance scientific progress, and ultimately find cures. Their websites serve as important online hubs to learn about emerging research developments, treatment alternatives, clinical trials, legislative developments, and sources of help for patients in the US, UK, and Australia respectively. Through collaboration with medical centers and researchers worldwide, these organizations are helping to accelerate the pace of discovery and tackling this asbestos-caused disease on a global scale.